Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry about the sunglasses, but I wanted to enjoy the morning out here. It's beautiful this morning, nice and sunny, so I'm out on the patio. But I wanted to cover a couple of questions that I've had regarding the Volt and why I chose it over something like a Tesla and or other plug-in hybrids. So we're going to cover that today. And if you have other questions, please let me know and I'll try to cover those for you as well. So let's start off with the Tesla. I mean, I think clearly Tesla right now and probably in the foreseeable future is going to be the #1 full electric vehicle. It's hard to beat their supercharging system and all the quality improvements they've made over the years. I personally love the technology of them. I've driven in them a bunch of times and I've driven them myself. There's a lot of things I like about the Tesla. There are some things I don't like as well. But the big reason why I didn't choose one at this point is because used car prices are pretty much off the rails right now, and I've been watching Teslas for like the last year. You used to be able to find a Model S, a used Model S from 2013, 14, 15 for around 30,000, sometimes less than that, and you can't find those anymore. At that price point, I think would be a fun car to buy and to enjoy and just learn about owning an electric vehicle and have fun with it. At this point, if I were to invest into something that's fully electric, I would want a long range version. And to buy something like that new is at least 60 grand these days as far as a Model 3 goes. And if you look back at 2018 Model 3s that are long range, you're at 45 grand still. With the supposed new features that are coming out of the cars from the Texas plant eventually, new integrated battery packs, better battery packs, the car's going to be more rigid, more range, lighter, things like that. I've also heard they're going to have an integrated dashboard finally on the Model 3 possibly, which I think is sorely needed. I think it's worth waiting. Yeah, prices are going to probably continue to go up, but it basically comes down to the fact that I just was not ready to fully invest in electric right now, just due to the cost. So the Volt was a really good option to get, 53 miles of range is obviously not a Tesla, but it gives you that opportunity to experience electric. Do you like it? What are the positive and negatives? So I thought that was kind of cool. As far as other plug-in hybrids go, really the only two that I even looked at all were the Prius and the Honda Clarity, I think it's called. And quite honestly, the Honda Clarity went off my radar immediately as soon as I saw what it looked like. It's terrible looking in my opinion, and I'm sorry if you own one. That's just my opinion. It probably drives and is a phenomenal car. Honda makes great stuff. I just do not like the way it looks, and for that alone, I would never own one. As far as the Prius goes, the electric range is less than the Volt, and my understanding is the driving experience is very numb and boring. I haven't driven a Prius in a long time. I don't even know if I drove a Generation 2 Prius, so I could be wrong, but all the reviews I have seen basically say it's not interesting to drive. Again, don't know personally, just going off reviews. It also has less electric range than the Volt, which kind of cross it off the list as well. And if I'm being honest, I've never really liked the way the Prius looks either. It just screams, look at me, I'm an electric car, which is something I never really liked about it. And one of the things I love about the Volt is that it looks like a normal car, both on the outside and the inside. Yes, the Volt has the gauges that show you electric usage and all that stuff, and it has the blue start button and the blue jewel on top of the shift knob. But other than that, it looks, performs, and acts like a normal car on the inside. And definitely you can tell it's aerodynamic. And if you put it next to the original Gen 1 Volt, it does have some similarities, but I think they did a phenomenal job in making it look like a normal car. Now, in the Prius's defense, I will say this. It has a bigger total range than the Volt does as far as gas and electric. And if you were looking at a car and you didn't care about pure electric range and you just wanted something to save you money on gas if you have a big commute or whatever, I really don't know how you beat a second generation Prius. I mean, you can pick them up for 10 to 15 grand and you're looking at 50 miles per gallon pretty much everywhere, maybe even a little bit better than that. So that car is very difficult dollar per mile to beat, but I did want something pure electric with some pure electric range and something that I liked the look of and was a little bit more engaging driving wise. For me, it's part of the experience, having something enjoyable to drive. I don't want to just get in something that just, goes to A to B and you could care less about it. I like cars. I actually am not somebody that dislikes gasoline motors. I'm actually a fan of them and hope they never go away. We'll see what happens with that. Those are the main two hybrids or plug-in hybrids that I kind of looked out real quick. And the Volt just won out for a lot of reasons in the end. And I'm very happy right now with my choice, and we'll see how that goes down the road. And I don't want to take anything away from the Honda or the Prius. Obviously, two fantastic car companies that make awesome vehicles, and both those cars probably drive just fine. They just weren't my choice. So those are the couple of things I wanted to cover real quick. I've been getting questions about that. And if you have other questions you'd like me to cover on the Volt, I know it's hasn't been around since 2019 anymore, and there's a bunch of videos out on there. But I'd be happy to answer your questions if you come up with some. So thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.